Let's cut the open cup.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Open Cup Podcast. My name is Kory, and my microphone is crooked.
Oh my gosh. I'm Craig, and mine might be also, but you know what? We're going to go with it.
Yes, we got crooked mics and crooked smiles.
Crooked Mike sounds like a bar in Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, oh, that sounds pretty nice. I wouldn't mind that.
Let's go to Crooked Mike's today.
Let's go to Crooked Mike's.
Have some beach drinks.
Today's a very special episode.
We say that every time.
It's a very special NFL Draft edition of the Open Cup Podcast, and much like General Manager Brendan Bean, I'm about to get very defensive over Buffalo.
Wow. Okay, that's amazing. You must have brooded over that for a while.
Yes, that's the first time I've ever prepared an opening joke.
That's incredible. So yeah, talking about Buffalo, tell me about your trip to Buffalo.
Yeah, so I am deep in the paint.
Oh, wow.
in a mission to get a fitted, tailored suit. 12 hours into what is going to at least be an 18-hour journey, it seems. But while I was in Buffalo the second time, I stopped at a really cool coffee shop and roastery called Underground's Coffee House and Roastery. While I was there, I asked the very friendly barista what her recommendation was, and she recommended this Kenyan coffee.
The bag that it's in is sick.
Yeah, it's super cool.
It's
like beautiful
super cool.
flowers on the sides of this matte black bag. With, you know, a really cool skull coffee cup logo, which is like, oh, it's everything.
I love
it.
that kind of death
Yeah,
theme. Well, it's
sugar
not a
skull.
death theme. Yeah, what do we call that? The Day of the Dead sort
Yeah,
of theme.
yeah.
What's that called?
Dia de los Muertos.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah,
That's
so
the
it's
words I was looking
a
for.
woman-owned business, which is cool.
Hell yeah!
Um,
Shout out to the women.
shout out to the women, potential sponsors of the podcast.
Yes.
The women.
I feel
all
like
of
the
them.
women, the royal women
the
are
royal women.
already kind of sponsoring
Yeah, that's
us
true.
and putting up with our
Our
crap.
shenanigans.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm really excited to get into this. It was such a cool place. The coffee that their House Colombian was awesome. Really enjoyed that cup. My brother got a cappuccino that he had very great things to say about. So
Awesome. Shout out to
excited.
Kyle.
yeah, shout out to Kyle.
Hell yeah,
Love him.
we do.
Thanks. He drove me to Buffalo both times. So
Next
yeah,
time
he
I'm gonna.
doesn't. Yeah, he
I'll
doesn't
drive you to
need
Buffalo
to go
next
back, but
No.
we might
You're
make him drive us anyway.
You're a 3 or 4 trip sort of guy, but
I know it was so cruel. He was in his suit, standing behind me while I'm looking in the mirror in my suit. His fits him perfectly. He's like, he looks so good, and I'm looking at mine, and I'm like, what's wrong with me? It's like, why is this so wrong? It's
yeah,
too
were the
long.
sleeves super short?
The sleeves were super short. The leg sleeves were super long.
The leg sleeves?
You know, like
Yeah,
sleeves, as we all call them.
I think you should just get a super oversized suit like David Byrne and stop making sense. I don't know if you've
That was
seen
yeah,
that.
yeah, that was basically what I felt
Yeah.
like. There was like bulging in the armpits and in the lapel, and I was just like, I look like what happened? How-
Bulging in the armpits is a medical
Yeah,
condition also.
I have bulging armpits.
Awesome. So it's Kenya, and I love me a good Kenyan coffee for sure.
Yeah, I mean this straight out of the bag whole bean. It smells really good.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear that crinkling? I hope you can.
Yeah, let me take a
It's
sample
so
of
nice. Yeah.
Oh, that is so nice. It's bright. Excuse me. Once again, I just lose my voice now. We shouldn't do this in the morning, I think.
I know.
Yeah, I think a hallmark of Kenyan coffee would be kind of a really nice, like I mean, I call it grassiness, and that doesn't necessarily sound great, but it is. Trust me. Like it just smells so nice.
It does. I'm really excited about this coffee.
Yeah.
I was speaking to a friend of mine, Dan, who's been listening to the podcast. Shout out to Dan.
Yeah. Thanks, Dan.
And he said that he needed to do some research about what coffee cupping was because he didn't have context for it. So I think while we do our coffee cupping today, we should kind of talk about what we're doing in the process.
I love that.
So here we are halfway through season 2.
Yeah, we're
and
gonna
we're
tell you what
finally
we're
going to
doing.
tell you what we're doing here.
Yeah, there's less to it than maybe y'all think.
Yeah, so we've got samples of coffee that are grinded in front of us. Ground.
13 grams in each.
Grundled.
We have little child-sized bowls that they're put into, like my first cereal bowl.
Yep.
if you will. It's about a bite of cereal for me.
And we're going to analyze the coffee from its dry fragrance. Fragrance. We're
Fragrance.
going to analyze the dry fragrance to the wet aroma.
Oh.
Marriage is what brings us together.
I knew that was coming. So yeah, we analyze it by like looking at it, smelling it before we put water on it, adding water to it and letting it steep for 4 minutes, breaking the crust, if you will, the dome, the wonderful dome, the aroma dome.
I'm going to keep my dome
Not,
comments to
not
myself
to be
here.
confused with the Tacoma Dome. And then we taste it ultimately, and then we take notes, or in this case, we just talk about it.
Yeah, we're looking for flavors, body, aftertaste, acidity, general pleasantness.
Mouth feel, if you will, which
When
is
I was in the
funny
military,
word.
I served under general pleasantness.
General mouth feel.
General mouthfeel.
Ew.
Yeah, he's in jail now.
Yeah, no question about that.
So anyway,
Yeah. So
let's
well,
let's smell this coffee 6 minutes into the episode.
yeah, for sure. This is the way this goes now. It's very nice.
Yeah, that is good. It's it's like,
Wheat.
yeah, weedy, a little winey.
Yeah, like me, weedy and whiny.
You know, it smells almost like honeyed. It's like it gives me that sort of like mild fermented, like sugary.
Yeah. And that, different coffees are processed in different ways, like they're dried in or out of the cherries. Honeyed is kind of, I think, like dried in the, maybe not dried in the cherry, maybe dried in the cherry. Hell, I don't know. I should know this. I've done this shit for 20 years and I don't know crap. I'm not even going to talk about
I
it.
think honeyed is dried in the cherry and natural is dried without taking the mucilage off. Is that right?
I don't know.
I get them
I thought
mixed
they're
up
both,
sometimes.
yeah. Anyway,
Maybe, I
next
don't
time,
know.
don't count on us for an educational coffee experience here.
Yeah, we have learned a lot about coffee and we have
Forgotten.
forgotten a lot about coffee as well.
I've forgotten more about coffee than I ever learned. So we're strictly for entertainment, not for education. I'm gonna get the water since that's
Craig's back on water duty.
Yeah.
But we are, I think, I'm like 95% sure we're recording into the correct microphones this time.
Well, we'll find out. If we have to redo this episode, I'm gonna be
Your
sad.
waveforms look so strong.
And my what's it called? Lepier? No,
Lavalier.
lavalier. That's you know why I can't get over that? Because isn't like in French, isn't like Laval like milk? I don't.
Beats me.
Again, we're
Shout out
not
to
here for
France.
education, so
Yeah.
just don't fact check me, okay?
Your Labrador Mike Triever.
Yes. So I successfully got the water, and now I'm gonna access my now accessible timer, and I'm gonna pour.
Yeah.
All right.
You're
let's
so good at it with your
well,
excellent
my-
vortexing.
Excellent vortexing. Hopefully.
Excellent vortex. That's the name of our new band.
Oh yeah. It's
Wow,
like
you're so good at that. I tried it the other day and I just immediately filled my cup and didn't vortex at all. And I was like, man,
dude, that is a sick
you're
vortex.
so good at this.
Yeah, it's gonna transport us to another place.
Whoa!
Damn, that smells good.
Yeah, I'm stoked about this coffee. Wow. It's got a little dry spice. It's like, I don't know, I'm getting kind of like cherry and apple.
And yeah, like
Cinnamon maybe? Or
well,
is
I was gonna say something even milder than cinnamon.
Yeah,
I was gonna
it's-
say, what's the mildest spice? Like some sort of cooking spice that's like, maybe, I don't know.
like 10-year-old nutmeg.
Yeah. Wow. So I and Michelle.
10-year-old nutmeg won the corn ducky derby this year.
my wife and I contend that spices don't really expire,
No.
and both of my kids, adult kids, are militant about like they get mad when they come to our house and they're like, "Mom, this sage expired in 2013." I'm like, "Yeah,
Spices are too expensive to let expire.
yeah, buy your own damn spices, kids." And yeah, obviously they won't, and that's fine because we love them, and I'll provide spices for those children forever. But don't throw shade on my 10-year-old cinnamon.
Yeah. You may never have that exact type of cinnamon again.
Exactly.
The world is changing.
I have vanilla from before those guys were born. Seriously. Yeah. So anyway,
This is not your daddy's vanilla.
no, in that case, that is in fact.
It is your daddy's vanilla.
Yeah, it is. So yeah, damn, this is, I
Yeah,
can
get a
tell
little,
already. This is
little
gonna be a
honey,
nice coffee.
little. It is. It's like, man, this is super pleasant. It's just got a nice. It's so weird to say like a nice mild. I don't
It's
know.
summer-like.
It's like it is. Yeah.
It's like a nice summer morning when you're just sitting out on the front porch and no one's harassed you yet and tried to beat you down.
Well, I made.
No one's called.
You're still on your porch.
Yeah.
The birds are just starting to sing.
Yeah.
I made my daughter oatmeal this morning and I put honey and cinnamon in it, and this is just giving me like gentle oats and just really nice.
Yeah, super nice.
I can't wait for these 4 minutes to be up so I can.
Well, we're at 2
taste it.
minutes and 41 seconds, so there's that. Yeah, it is.
There's a little like fruitiness in it too. Is it?
Is it time for the citrus hour? Because
Oh,
I'll tell
I
you
love
what.
Craig's citrus
A
corner.
lot of
It's
times
time,
I
it's time
off-
to open the pantry.
Well, I often do just get lemon out of Kenya coffee.
Yeah.
Like lemongrass, I think is the word I wanted, because it is kind of like grassy, but it is kind of lemony. So I'm going to call that lemongrass. But the proof's going to be in the pudding, i.e., the taste.
Yeah, there are like little blades of grass that when you pull them out, you can see the like tiny little white root of it, and you can eat them, and they're quite sweet.
Mm.
I don't know. That's probably a specific type of grass. I don't know. I used
Yeah,
to,
kids don't go
do it
eating
a
just
lot.
any grass.
but it's kind of giving me that sort of like. It's just a sweetness. It's a like mild, sweet, vegetative.
Like clover.
Yeah.
Like you can eat clovers, right?
Yeah.
Or like the.
Yeah, and they're quite sweet too.
Yeah, okay. I don't eat things that are found in nature. I'm suspicious of.
Suspicious of nature.
Yeah, very much. All right, we're at 4 minutes.
Yes.
4 minutes. It's time to break. I'm
Yes.
breaking this
So,
coffee.
when we break coffee, we put our noses right over the grinds, and we're going to break through the crust at the top a few times, push the grinds down into the water, and let that like initial burst of aromas come out, and then the aromas are going to change as the coffee cools.
I definitely got a little bit of vanilla there. And you know what's funny, and I'll just go on a brief tangent about this. Vanilla and chocolate are not opposites. In fact, I feel like they're almost the same.
Mm-hmm.
And this is, dare I say, a combination of both. I initially got vanilla. I always get chocolate out of coffee. I think anyone does.
For sure.
But this would be more like a milk chocolate or a sweet one. I feel like I keep whacking my lavalier mic into the table.
That's okay. It's part of the charm. We always hang our lavalier mics from our VIP royalty badges from medieval times.
Just wait till we get video for this podcast. You guys are everyone's hearts will be broken as to how geeky we are. Or maybe not. Maybe that's the charm.
That is the charm for sure. Just a couple of dorky goofballs slurping coffee
Yeah.
and editing almost nothing.
Yep. Not for educational purposes.
Not for educational purposes.
No, for sure.
So now we're going to skim. We have 2 spoons. Craig's doing a single spoon skim. That's pretty
Yeah. I'm not
cool.
Well, 2 spoons are great if there's like a crap ton of
Yeah, there's not
grounds
too much
floating.
to
No.
scoop off of this.
Yeah, which either is a sign of a good, like possibly really good grade size, or like some coffee just sinks right away. This coffee appears to be, well, it does have a date on the bottom, but I don't know what it is. It's either,
It's kind of smudged, yeah.
yeah, it's like 3/12, so that wouldn't be, I mean, that's like, yeah, maybe a month, but I think that's plenty fresh.
Yeah.
By our standards.
Yeah,
If it was done like this
Drinking
year,
6-month-old
great.
coffee most of the time.
So it's time for the first slurp.
Yeah, let's get slurpy.
That's nice. It's bright.
It is very bright.
It
Got
lingers.
some sweetness.
Oh, God.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, maybe someday we're going to get some crap coffee from someone, but today is not that day, and we've been really lucky so far. Because I feel like there's so many little roasters out there just doing a freaking fantastic job. Roasting's not easy, and it's easy to screw up, but I mean, if you just do it right, So good.
Yeah, and the folks at Undergrounds are doing it right. This is a really awesome coffee. I'm excited to try more of this stuff. Kyle got some of their espresso blend, and he offered it to us as well. So maybe,
Oh, that'd be great. Why he didn't buy it off Amazon?
yeah, Kyle.
Yeah, Kyle. I want to have words with you.
Yeah, we should get their espresso blend and Kyle and have him on the podcast. And
maybe we can blind cup some Amazon coffee against some.
some not Amazon coffee.
You can edit all this out if you don't want to.
No, we're gonna
shit-talk
keep it
Kyle.
in. We're gonna grind him. I'm pretty offended that he.
Tell you what, on the open cup, we're gonna grind you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Get ground.
Yeah.
Son.
Grinded?
Grundled.
I'm not grundling, Kyle.
Oh my god.
I made it come out your nose. That's what she said? No.
Oh my, wow.
Wow, all this talk of grundling is really getting Kory excited.
Yes, it just almost.
Yeah.
That was almost a more intimate coffee experience than I've ever had. A real sensory overload that would have been. I was so close to coming out of my nose.
Well, there are many ways to have intimate coffee experiences, and I'm not sure that even the explicit tag on this will cover some of the ways you can do it.
Is there a double E tag? Triple E?
Yeah, you can only listen to our podcast if you go downtown to a seedy movie theater.
Yes.
Yeah, with a
You have to rent a booth.
Yeah. Ew. Yeah. So for the next podcast, we're gonna get the black light out, and we're gonna see where all of the sputum has gone from vaporizing coffee all over the table.
Yes. This coffee is awesome.
It's so good.
And I'm really excited about it. I'm so glad we found this place.
Yeah,
I hope
I want to go visit them when we go to Buffalo. Yeah. So next time when you have to get your third of 6 alterations done in Buffalo between now and August.
Will too.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'll
this
go
weird
with you.
body, man. It's shaped all wrong.
You know
don't
what?
How to make clothes that fit it.
Your body is shaped the way it was intended to be shaped.
Yes.
And one thing we're not going to do here is body shame, because again, once you see the video, you're going to be like,
Those are 2 handsome SOBs.
We have no space to body shame. So freaking good, guys.
Yeah, I'm amped about this.
Yeah. So once again, Undergrounds, also a good name.
Yeah, very cool name.
Yeah.
Nice place. Nice people.
Nice bag. Nice
bag.
coffee. I do want to drink some of this on my front porch on a summer day when the birds are just starting to sing.
And nobody's harassed you yet.
Nobody's harassed me yet. Yep, for sure. So yeah,
Yeah, you know it's a good coffee when you're cupping and you've made it like halfway through your cupping cup.
I know, we keep going. It's like now there's just a
coming
lot
back
of
for more.
redundant slurping going on here.
Yeah,
But
we're not cupping anymore. We're just drinking.
now we're just enjoying it. Yeah, we should brew a cup of this.
We should, yeah.
In the pot. What brewed this morning? Do we know?
I brewed our it's electric blend.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I love that.
I love that too.
That Bali natural. Whew.
Hell yeah. Awesome. Well, I guess that's all we got for this one, right?
Yeah, so I suppose it is time to put a lid on it.
All right. Bye.
Bye.